and problem-solving ability, robotics, artificial intelligence, and understand their role in shaping the future of Africa. According to the Brookings Institution, it will take an average student in sub-Saharan Africa almost 100 years, and learning to do it involves applying that knowledge, applying the skills in practical situations, developing expertise, developing competence, building confidence, and self-efficacy. Therefore, African youth must learn how to translate knowledge into practice. They must utilize the knowledge they acquired to address Africa's problems by leveraging technology to promote entrepreneurship, small business management, engaging digital skills and ICT literacy to promote security and governmental accountability, using biotechnology to enhance crop yield and ensuring food security, including health and well-being. Teachers must lead the way. African youth must have the right to know that if they are going to be ready for the future. The third one is learning to be. Knowledge of subjects and translating that knowledge into practice cannot promote sustainable development without promoting learning to be among African youths. Learning to be is about developing the whole individual. It involves discovering one's identity, values, and purpose, developing emotional intelligence and empathy, cultivating self-awareness and self-acceptance. When teachers promote learning to be, African youth will embrace emotional intelligence, social skills, character training and values, knowledge communication and conflict resolution, and fostering understanding and acceptance. None of the three learnings can ensure our survival as human species if we don't learn to live together. Learning to live together is critical educational mission because it promotes collective well-being, without which conflict would threaten humanity. Social cohesion, diversity, inclusion are values teachers must find ways to instill in their students. African students must have the right to continuously reframe your teaching, to encourage curiosity, to inspire innovation, and foster critical thinking and problem-solving skills. Above all, to provide, they must help close the educational gap, the knowledge gap between Africa and advanced countries in the West. No task is more sacred than that.
The keynote address was given to us by Dr. Okechi Anyanwu, Professor of History and Director of African. Two things that happened just, I think, 3 months ago. The time they removed the polytechnics over there in Nakano. When I took the youth to go and protest, we spoke out and it went on paper. He saw it and called the Commission of Education. We went and visited him. As a result of most of our visits, information took place. There was a Federal University of Health that was approved just last month to be in Mbana. Now, some people, you can only read it. You don't know how it started. Commissioner and the time. And we went together and it was remote. Can see some structures going on there. Yes. That's the School of Agriculture and Engineering going on. So, some people are saying that it's mortuary. It's not mortuary. I think that should be also the same month when they call the state representing the Okigwe zone, it's not the resident. A lot of things took place. I think he took I sent him the picture of the school here, comprehensive. And I'm waiting for the new budget to come out to see whether he captured it or not, because he promised me that it's going to be captured.
Significant need is evolving at an unprecedented pace. You know this. Underfunding of universities and schools, though, has led to challenges in matching these advancements in teacher preparation program intelligence. There's a significant focus on employability skills among higher education leaders. These are often referred to as soft skills, but we like to address them as essential skills. And they are at the heart of a lot of our transformative teaching practices today. The skills needed for children to be better used to take 5 years. We actually meet physically, regularly with school partners, and we spend many hours in school classrooms. As university faculty, we provide professional development to teachers, but we also invite teachers to be professors to ensure that classrooms improve today.
That connects individuals or organizations within a community, facilitating communication, collaboration, and resource sharing. It is noticeable that is a kind of community network engagement. Prof, sorry sir, I don't know the prof, I hope very well. He's watching.
Yeah.
The prof is also present with you.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. So, prof has already engaged us. Do you believe that? That engagement is a collaboration. You cannot talk about collaboration without one or two people, a team, rubbing minds together, having a common goal for a purpose. And that's why we are here. What is the purpose? Putting knowledge into action. And once you put knowledge into action, that means entrepreneurship approach. You are applying it. Entrepreneurship is a process where you apply the principles of entrepreneurship in academics, in education, for a reason. So why we are here is to make sure that our knowledge is being practicalized. The knowledge we have acquired, the knowledge we aim at inculcating in the life of our students are being what? Practicalized. And by doing that, we are putting the knowledge into action. And that is the essential of our being. Because if you are alive, you are not adding value to human being. Your life is not worth living. So, our coming here has a purpose. And it's a community networking. Here, individuals are here, organizations are here. Partner collaboration. I believe that for us to be here, there are partnerships. Organizational partnership. And it's essential. All right, refer to the application of entrepreneurship principles and practices to innovate so that we can be equipped to put knowledge into action. Thank you. Approach developed by Reverends. The following are the theory guiding principles. 1. Learning by doing. Learning by collaboration and teamwork. If you must put knowledge into action, you must work with others. You must have a team. You must work with your colleagues. You must work with your organization. You must work with your students. I have a good friend.
There must be somebody who hears and interprets the language. And I have to be there to do that because I can hear what
that is wonderful. Your learning has solved real life problem or situation. It's a practical putting knowledge into action. Yes?
You have to watch people doing that thing and copy them the way they skills, the charisma, and the knowledge.
This is my sister, Mommy Ifi. Do you know her? Two of them have spoken. Mommy Promise Osuchukwu is my mother.
And the second person, are you hearing what I'm saying now? What is it to wait? Yes, yes, I detected him. And his lifestyle has solved real life situation. Do you understand what I'm saying now? Putting knowledge into action is essential. So we are model, teachers are model. And we are expected to solve problem of bad character in the society. Is it true? So he says, reflect on what has happened. Assess what has taken place. So that you'll be able to balance if this thing is really working or not. The last one is question and what? Inquiry. You put up a question, make an inquiry. By then you get a solution to whatever problem you need to solve. Then putting knowledge into action. Agree to. So now you can see someone who is a psychologist who will analyze the effect of this movie in the life of people that are watching it. That's what I'm saying now. Then you can now come and look at the risk bearers, people that will manage the risk. There are risks in this production. Now, it's a teamwork. It's a teamwork. So that's why everybody is important in this business. Come to Imo State, come to Mbano, come to Okigwe, to come and watch local league. To do what? To buy players. Is happening effective when it is being. It's a quote of this man. There are the strategies for putting knowledge into action. If we have known this, that there is a need, what are the strategies? There are strategies you will apply. You see it working. One, project-based learning. Into action, you make money. This interaction, this meeting here is great enough to be a springboard for some of us to be great in life. It's going to be a springboard. So you now catch it up and start developing based on that. It's an idea that Prof established that gather us here. No be so? It's idea that gather us here. You have great ideas that can associate with this foundation to be a springboard for you to fly. Just can you catch it? That's what the question is. Can you catch it? All right. So, entrepreneurship and innovation. I have talked about that. There are skills leadership. Which one am I going to lay my hands on and to develop to attract women and other resources? Then I can work with Nkechi. We must solve a problem. If I work with Joy, work with peace, there must be a solution that will solve the problem. Have a target. Simulation based learning is what is. We are doing it already. We are here for it. Reflective, I have said it. Reflective practice is a necessity, and that is why we are here. And as we are doing that, we have formed a platform to put knowledge into action. Two is what? This foundation is only what? A network. Do you know that the service level of this establishment can make the whole human know to be academically sound? Do you agree with me? Yes. That is it. Academically sound in all ramifications. You see, they have started by producing movie. It's a plus. It's a plus. Before you know it, we have school of movie. Class for prof. Am I prophesying? That metamorphose to be a movie for us to watch. They school somewhere. After school, they will come here. It's like a curriculum. Not so? Yes. And it's productive. What is entrepreneurship? Putting skills, ideas to make money. Lucrative. By the time you say this thing now, money will come. Not so? What less are we expecting? Is it not to make money? And entrepreneurship is making money from education. As simple as that. So it does. So that we can now acquire to put the knowledge into action. And putting knowledge into action is entrepreneurship. Because it's going to add value to humanity. and to the system. Normally, in Bible, you see science. You see what again? Literature. You see what again? All subjects. Okay, let me now ask this question. What aspect of subject is this number one linked to? Community. For this entrepreneurship is for us to exist, not only existing. Continue. Are you getting what I'm saying now? Yes. You have a healthy environment where learning will take place, where academic activities will take place, where entrepreneurship will take place. For you to make money, you must put knowledge into existing. It's how to make an environment lucrative and comfortable for human development. So as we are here for this training, it adds value for us, making our environment to be good for us. Another point is what? Problem solving. Okay, team building and collaboration. You form team. Good environment. It helps. 5, problem solving and what? Innovation. You know that. You have known some of them already. Community, education, and what? As we are here, it happened here. It happened here. Let me so. Thank you. I need to pray now. It's not far-fetched. 1, identify problem and challenge to address. Can we identify any problem here now that you look at it and say, I'm going to apply this, and by the time you address it, you add value to the system, you put knowledge into action, anything that's a problem in this community, in this state, in this nation, yes? Okay, let it be rhetoric. Let it be rhetoric. Let us go home with it. Okay, number 2, form learning and what? Research team. Don't be so. And history combined to have a product to sell. It's entrepreneurship. That is it, putting knowledge into action. As simple as that. Okay. Number 3. Clarify goals and objectives. You must be focused. How this gathering, he has stated his goals and what objectives, and working by that side by side. So we must establish. Number 4, take action. That's performance. Take action. Coming here, you're taking an action to be here. And Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Identify lessons learned. By the time you identify them, 7 say apply the new knowledge. Don't be so. You apply them. It's sequential. You apply them. Service. You monetize it. By the time you start putting knowledge into action, so by the time that is done, you invest your profit or an achievement. You see, it has manufactured. Don't be so. Conclusion. Collaboration, network, community engagement, financial to entrepreneurship is putting knowledge into action. Since entrepreneurship is the practice of using education to generate income and create social and economic change, putting knowledge into action is lucrative. Is it lucrative? Yes. Clap for yourselves. So if someone at school can never be inspired. Thank you. Now to innovate, one of the keys, there are key aspects. Key aspects. And what is that? Putting knowledge into action is empowering teacher to adopt an entrepreneurial mindset and answers. Thank you. Then I might decide to say those in literature oriented subjects can form a team. Those in sciences can form a team. From here now, those in arts and social sciences can form a team. From here now.
Protocol. My name is Neke Ajaka. I've been given the opportunity to talk about adapting to technology. It is no longer news that we are in a computer age. It's no longer news. Technology is taking over. Science is taking over. Before, only few homes own a computer. Before, like around 2000, 2003, 1990 something, you can only find computer in a computer center or business center. But right now, as at today, 2nd of November 2024, almost every home, every person is equipped with one technology or the other. So, this is what we're going to be talking about as a teacher, adapting to this flow. Because if we don't adapt to the flow, the current flow right now, we will become obsolete. We will become outdated. So, that brings me to my next slide that says technology. That what is technology? This technology we're talking about. And we say that technology is the use of scientific knowledge to solve practical problems. And it can be explained to kids as the application of knowledge to create new tools or devices. So, we can say that technology solves problems. That's the ability to use the knowledge you have to solve problems. That's why you wear technical schools, because they are expecting you to use the knowledge you have to solve problems around your society. Even as a teacher too, we need to use the knowledge of our current, generation, the tools available for the current generation to solve problems. That brings us to our next slide, which tells us that we are currently in a computer generation. Some of our kids knows computer far, far better than the parents can even anticipate. A child can comfortably, a child of 14 years can comfortably hack through a phone. You can see some kids with tablets and they will be playing games on it. They know how to go around the phone. And they are just 14 years. Some of them are 10, some are 8. And yet they are equipped with such heavy knowledge. One boy one time was trying to hack my Facebook. I was wondering, who is this person that is trying to take my Facebook? Because my Facebook is very much, every of my online whatever is highly protected. So I was like, who is this particular person that is trying to? I never knew. It was a very young boy. Even my student, he's even my student, that was trying to, because while I was in class, I gave them the knowledge of how to recover your file from Facebook. If your Facebook was hacked, you can get them back, or you can even drop in somebody else's account. That is, if somebody is working with their Facebook or WhatsApp, it is easier for you to see what they are doing, even without touching their phones. So I was just teaching them for education purposes. I never knew that he wanted to use me as an example. So he was carefully implementing. I thought we were just discussing, but I never knew he was carefully taking notes of what I was saying. And you can tell by this generation, nothing interests children more than computer, phone, all this technology. It gives them a lot of interest. So, that brings us, as a teacher, we need to be equipped to satisfy this hunger. Capacity, as they are very much hungry to learn through technology, through science, we also should have the capacity to satisfy it. Because if we don't satisfy them, we might become obsolete in their eyes. You say like, before you know what you're saying, anything you're saying does no longer make sense to them. Are you with me? Yes. That brings us to the next slide, which is the current talk of town right now. The world we are in right now is virtually powered by AI. And people have been saying AI. For you to use a particular tool, you should have a proper understanding of that particular tool. That's the only way you can effectively make use of it. So, intelligence. And when something is artificial, it means it was made by man. Are you with me? Yes. Now, artificial intelligence is a program. It's like instructions that are given to a computer. In other words, this computer has been taught a particular thing that whenever you ask that computer a similar question, this is what you should respond when you are being asked this. That's what an AI is. That is, if an AI is programmed to write letter, you design an AI to write a letter, that AI cannot edit a photo. Are you with me? Yes. That AI cannot edit a photo. If an AI has been taught to maybe track somebody, keep a track of somebody, that AI may not be able to write lesson notes. I want to tell you right now that there is an AI right now that can comfortably teach a child without that child going to school. Now, I'm not telling you what I read. I'm telling you what I have experienced. There is an artificial intelligence that if a child does not go to school from now till December, as long as that child is with that particular AI in their phone and has an internet connection, that child will read everything that you need to read without even seeing a teacher. There is also an AI tool that can generate letter. If you ask that, if you want to write letter now, maybe a child wants to write letter, I want us to understand where we are right now as a teacher, that we need to brace up. Because some of us are still in Anya. We have stepped out from that place long time ago. This time, in fact, this particular slide, all this thing you see here was generated by an AI. I did this thing last night. Just last night, I only told the AI I want a PowerPoint slide for adapting to technology. And I just woke up and I saw this whole thing and I copied it and I pasted it. I did not do much work here. Even in this particular class, we will have a practical. I have a practical video of what these AIs can do. We also have AIs that can solve mathematical problems. Some of my students use it, and I can tell when they use it because I know how, since the AI cannot think outside the box. I get what I'm saying? It has a particular line at which it works. So when you submit an assignment in that particular pattern, I will know that it is not you that did it. I get what I'm saying? Yes. As a teacher, you can design your lesson plan in one night. Just with your Android phone. You don't need to go to cyber cafe. You don't need 100,000 or 10 million. You only need a small Android phone. How many of us have Android phone here? You have an Android. In a chat, see, that you wake up in the morning, you chat, that AI can help you get a lot of resources for your teaching. Ask that AI to design a lesson plan for biology for students in SS3. That AI can do it. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. If you get home, let's take that. So the next slide is talking about the implications of this computer age. Things are now easier. Are you getting what I'm saying? Yes. So teachers, things should also be easier for teachers. I overheard one of the resource persons saying every year you can copy the same note. As a teacher of this generation, you should not do that. You can generate lesson notes. I'm not saying lesson plan. You can generate full lesson notes just by typing it on Google. Full lesson note. Maybe probably you can adjust it because you know those AI, they are rigid. They can't make their own decisions on their own. They are only making decisions based on what they are told. I get what I'm saying. So when you get the information, you can tailor them down to what you want. But I want to assure you that you will get everything you want for that particular lesson. Are you with me? The teachers and AI, we can collaborate. Always joke that some persons have decided to use these particular tools for negative purposes. This does not promote laziness. I know some people will say, if the AI can do this, it means that there's no need for hard work anymore. No. It actually expands your capacity, your development. Okay, maybe you have much more resources to give at that particular time. So, one of the collaboration in ways that we can collaborate with AI is through instructional design. AI generated lesson plan. You see this? I don't need you to download anything. Your WhatsApp can do this for you. So if you chat small, you prepare your lesson note with it small. In fact, not just lesson plan, anything you can ask that AI. Anything. In fact, going far to WhatsApp, we are going too far. Even your Android phone, that's what we call Google Assistant. I don't know if you have Google Assistant. You have heard of Google Assistant? In some people's phone, it is called Ella. In some people's phone, it is called Ella. While in some people's phone, it is called Google Assistant. That assistant can do an AI that has been programmed for your phone. You can talk to it. You can interact with it. You can tell the phone to call somebody even when you are not close to your phone. You can just click the prompt and say, call Chinedu, depending on how you pronounce it. And it will call Chinedu. You can ask with your voice, maybe you cannot type. One time I was battling with one word, procrastination. I was trying to spell it. But the spelling just suggests relevant sources and video. I will show where this one happens also. So we have teachers collaboration, continuation, that is professional development, AI-powered training. I'm from coding. I learned website designing without going to any school. In fact, I learned it last year. I learned coding without anybody teaching me, just by following a particular AI that has been taught to teach people on how to design the web. So as a teacher too, I have a list of some of the AI you can use. In your own spare time, you can download them for them to help you more when teachers were far away. Some people use, I get what I'm saying. The other person. So There is one other tool I omitted, which will be helpful too, for people that are using the commercial and art teachers. It's called WPS. WPS. You can get it from Google Play Store. Very, very short. And I believe at least we have something to go home with that we can implement even this short time. You read your own now. So the group's own will gather the material. This is a good fellow. Number 2. Schools.
From the question about what assistance do we need to solve challenges?
In that light, I want to thank most of our volunteers. As the Ekele Nagwa Akidi, they have been done. So in that light, I want to call up some of them. You know, they've been helping our children. In case you don't know, we mentor our children here. We mentor them in so many things. They learn a lot of things, and academics too. So most of these volunteers, they come every now and then to help mentor our children. So today, we are trying to appreciate them, the little we can. On behalf of Pacaf, I want to present this to you.
Right.
I'm presenting this to you, and we encourage you to keep doing the good work. She comes with her money to make sure that these children learn tailoring. We thank you and we encourage you to continue the good work. I mean, the Holy Father bless you in Jesus' name.
Allah.
From now on, we look more up to you because we have done all we could today to equip you. And as one thing they teach us in marketing, they said, until the good and services gets to the final consumer, the good of service is not complete. Once what you are selling has not gotten to the final consumer, it's useless. You are students. Whatever we achieve here today is nonsense. So we encourage you to take something home. Self-trip to your individual homes. Thank you so much.
You are the pillar of my life, Lord.
You give me everything I need. Lord, here I come to praise your name, right in your praises.